Hello everybody, welcome to another weekend shave, and today I will be shaving with this, the Duel Open Comb Razor by Phonenix Artisan Accoutrements. This is their original open comb design, and this is the nickel plated version, so it's just like their original one that was chrome plated. This one is nickel plated, so it's got a really nice nickel finish. Same great handle. I know I do not have a chrome one anymore. Actually I never owned the chrome one, but this is really nice. This is not to be confused with their Ascension. Their Ascension is also dual open comb design, but has some adjustability to it, so you could twist it and get some different adjustments out of it, more of a custom shave. Really nice. Now, it's based on something called a self-lubricating open comb razor, but the people there at Phonenix had made some modern adjustments to it and to help provide a nice, comfortable shave. And I will be using the Gillette thin blade here. Also for a brush, I will be using a Parker, it's soaking right now, a Parker Boar brush. This is a nice brush, good stiff bristles, nice soft tips, and once it gets broken in, and I will be using my Captain's Choice copper bowl. For soap, I'm going to use something called Polo Red. This is actually made by Ginger Gardens. This is an homage to the Polo Red by Ralph Lauren, and it does smell a lot like the Polo Red. I actually do have Polo Red. To me, at least it does. It's just it's not as intense. I think the Polo Red actual EDT is just more of an in-your-face, wham, hey, there's Polo Red. Just like, that's nice. It is tallow based, and so I'm going to scoop a little bit out and put it in my bowl. Now, when you guys do buy your soaps and your aftershaves and your EDTs and all that stuff, make sure to read the ingredients. You don't want to put something on your face that your skin is allergic to. And I also got a matching aftershave. This also smells really nice. And this is a witch hazel based aftershave, so it really doesn't have that alcohol burn. So let's go ahead and show you some more of this razor and take off the handle. There it is, a 3-piece razor. Now, Phonenix Artisans puts these little black grommets on their razors. These go underneath the base plate. This helps so you don't actually over tighten your handle. You don't want to accidentally strip your the cap and all that stuff. So, and here's the base plate. You can see it's got a slot design, so the locking mechanisms go in there, and that's where the screw is over there. And it is a open comb design, just a standard open comb here on the bottom. What really makes this unique, in my opinion, is the cap. As you can see, it is also has that open comb design on there as well. And this really is the game changer here, and helps the lubrication go through and over the blade to help give you that extra protection you needed on an aggressive razor. So let's go ahead and load this up. Be careful with that little grommet there. You don't want to accidentally send that down the drain. They do come in little packages like this, the blades do. But that's okay if you do accidentally do that. Phonenix does sell a package of these things by themselves. Just trying to line this up on here properly. It's got these long slots that goes through the center of the blade, which in my opinion makes it a little bit harder for me to get everything lined up. But that's just me because I don't see too well, but I do have the blade on there. Put it in the cap. Put on the little black piece there. Make it nice and secure. Now, just like always, double check and make sure it's all nice and even. And as we can see here, it is in there pretty good. Do not over tighten, but that little grommet piece does help. I am not going to use any pre-shave because I really want to check out this soap and see how well it performs without a pre-shave. It is tallow based, so it should whip up and provide a nice, smooth, comfortable shave. Cool thing about this, excuse me, is that you can twist it open or whoops, flip it open. So that's kind of cool. I kind of like that. So makes it easy to grab some soap. Okay, especially if you got wet hands and you're fumbling around with trying to get everything open. Push them down in the leather spot, like so. And we'll start mixing. Oops, put a little water in there. There we go. Took a little too much out of the brush. And it starts making a lather really nice, really fast. Nice and creamy. Ooh, that's nice looking. A little water. More water. Sometimes you just have to add water to make it just right. Don't want it too dry. It does take practice to get that going, and once you do get a nice creamy lather. No pre-shave again. Just gonna do this shave here. Ooh, this is nice. Very slick. Do like the way this stuff feels. And this spot working together. Feels really good on the skin. I do like the way this stuff feels. And the smell is, of course, one of my favorite scents because like I said, I like Polo Red. I also like Polo Blue. I think those are my favorite two Polo scents. Nothing wrong with any of their other stuff. I like pretty much everything by Polo, but if I had to narrow it down, it's a tie between Polo Blue and the Polo Red Eau de Toilettes. Alrighty, that's nice. Okay, this is gonna be just like any other safety razor where you're gonna hold it at roughly that 30-degree angle and just shave like normal. It's just the dual open comb helps provide a nice shave. You can see there's still a little bit of lather on my face, you know, and that really does help if you need to go over it again without actually reapplying lather. Now, I really don't recommend you guys doing that, but I do sometimes go over it again. It's really, though, you really should just be putting more lather on your face, which is fine. Yeah, pass number 1 is done, and it did knock down quite a bit of that, especially here on my cheeks. So we'll get the rest with pass 2 and pass 3. Boy, I do like smelling this soap. Because it has that light Polo Red scent, you can definitely put the actual Polo Red as an aftershave or cologne. You know, it'll smell nice all day long. What is this stuff is just silky smooth. Thank you, Irena, for making this. I really do like this. Yeah, Ginger Gardens, Irena at Ginger Gardens, she's a really nice girl. She really helped me get this because I was looking for a Polo Red and I couldn't find one. And one of the members in a group that I'm in on Facebook recommended that I talk to her and check out Ginger Gardens. And I reached out to her on Messenger and she said she could make this for me. And she gave me a nice price, and I had it to me in a few days because I live in Southern California. I mean, excuse me, Northern California, and she lives in Southern California. That's where her business is based off of. And behold, and it's just like super nice. Probably gonna be definitely be getting more stuff from her because I really like the way this soap mixes up and makes a really nice, smooth, silky smooth lather. I can't talk about enough about how smooth this lather feels on the face. Pass number 2. I did go ear to nose first, but I really like doing that with this comb because of how comfortable it is. It's real easy for me to go from here to here without really causing any irritation. Actually, no irritation. It's just smooth. Yes, I've used this with a straight razor, and I've used this with some of my other safety razors. Just been using it for the last week. Just haven't had a chance to record myself using it. And as you can see, I really didn't put any dent in it whatsoever, even though I had been using it pretty much almost every day last week during the week of Christmas. And by the way, happy Christmas to everybody. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas. And also Happy New Year, as it's literally tomorrow. So Happy New Year, everybody. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and go against the grain and clean this all up. nice. And I've used all kinds of blades in here. I've been experimenting with different blades. I've used feathers, I've used a variety of Gillettes, and really like the way the thin blade performs in this. It seems to pair very well for me. Nothing wrong with any of the other blades. They were performed just as good. I just think it's just provided a very, for me, it's all about comfort for me. So you will hear me talk about how comfortable this is. And for me, this blade and this razor provide a very, very comfortable shave. So there we go. Quick 3-pass shave with that razor, and as always, it did provide a nice baby bottoms smooth shave. And almost forgot, get this right here. One thing I forgot to mention is there is a little bit of blade overhang on this, so for those of you who shave off your mustache, and be careful, you don't want to accidentally scratch yourself with the end of the razor. And also be careful when you tighten it, you can actually cut yourself. I actually have done that before in the past. Nice. Very smooth, very good. And here we got some of their aftershave. Mix that up. And it's got a cool little, just flip the top open, allow a few little drops. I don't know about you guys, but that witch hazel feels really good on my skin. There's like zero steam, but it just makes the skin feel good. And I think I'm going to try to get some more aftershaves that have witch hazel, or maybe even just unscented witch hazel that I can use, kind of like an almond block. Again, really, really nice. That nice dominant grapefruit scent that you first smell with the Polo Red. At least that's what I mainly smell with Polo Red. So there you guys go. Another shave, and great razor. Very mild, very efficient. Really, really recommend this for beginner razors who want an open comb design, because it's how mild it feels on the skin. To me, it does feel like a Merkur 37C or a Edward Jagger DE89, which are good base beginner razors. And the soap, again, Irena, thank you very much for making this. This stuff smells great and it performs great. I will definitely be buying more stuff from you in the future. All right, guys, Happy New Year. I will see you next year, and bye for now.